It's going to be a quickie rant about Heretic plus Hexen that recently came out because, well, I am known for shit-talking Doom after all, and since Heretic and Hexen share the same engine as Doom, I guess it makes sense to shit-talk about it, I guess, right? Heretic and Hexen is a game that not a lot of people, unless you're really into first-person shooters or id Software, will really care about, as it is the bastard child of id Software first-person shooter games, as it has a medieval setting, and because it doesn't have guns and shit, it must mean it's terrible, I guess. Honestly, that's not really why I'm complaining, actually. It is good that Night Dive Studios has essentially given their magnifying resurrection of engine reversing, whatever techniques they use to give the older library to life, even if they've made a few duds here and there. Yes, I still believe Turok 2 and 3 were pretty big blunders, and I don't give a shit if people like the, quite frankly, double standard shit of yellow paint isms.
You are all scum!
I'm actually more upset at the fact that this has all of the multiplayer levels in Deathmatch, and there's actually two very good reasons as to why I'm pissed off about this. First of all, this game is made under the same engine as Doom plus Doom 2, which in my opinion was an overcorrection of the prior Doom and Doom 2 re-releases under Unity Doom, and it even uses the exact same interface, and I'm pretty sure that some levels within both Heretic and Hexen wouldn't make for good deathmatch levels, but yet everything is included, and as of this recording date, Doom and Doom 2 still only has very few levels to play in deathmatch. So I'm going to say it again. You mean to tell me that Night Dive, despite charging $15 for this product, actually has a more complete multiplayer experience than the game that defined multiplayer? Doom was never about the multiplayer, don't you know? Shut the fuck up.
Wah!
Heretic and Hexen, a game series that the only people really wanted was because of Doom the Dark Ages, which all that infighting about Doom the Dark Ages was so fucking retarded, I'm not gonna really get into that. Or that it just could have been a Quake game and people would have been fine with it, but, you know, it's not Doom, so, you know, it's like with From Software and Dark Souls, but I'm not gonna explain that comparison. It's just baffling that Night Dive Connects do a good job at remastering both Heretic and Hexen, while essentially using the exact same engine. Fucking fanboys. Sorry, I had to express some strongly worded vocalizations to people who just don't fucking get it. Heretic and Hexen, despite being $15, I don't have an issue with that, and it actually does include all of the levels for deathmatch. So now my main question is this: when the fuck is Doom and Doom 2 going to get the same luxurious treatment as a game that literally nobody asked for? Man, I think people would have preferred having a Quake 3 Arena remaster, methinks, but I'll digress. Another one in the backlog, as they say. Guess I'll just have to go back to using unofficial mod support, but remember, we can't use mods and ROM hacks to replace the real deal, am I right? Whatever. Well, that's about it for me. I don't have much else to say about it. This is just dumb. Well, see ya.